So welcome everybody back to Fallout 4 Nuka-World, and we are actually in Nuka-World right now because we're going to one of these settlements to try and persuade them to leave so we can take it over and start building outside. So let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you.
Hey, something I can do for you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Now, I'm gonna make this easy for you. Take these caps and go.
Caps? For this? Yeah, fine. I guess it's all yours.
Bye then. Get lost. Go away. Right, signal flag. There's a workshop bench. Here we go. Right, can't kill anyone apparently. Okay. There's a load of new stuff in here though. Mannequins and pikes and cages. Each one has a different flags and different mannequins as well, and different chairs. That's pretty cool. What do I have to do again? Which is it? Build your gang's signal flag using the workshop. Signal flag. Didn't quite place that where I wanted to. Where did it get placed? Placed the flag and I don't know where I put it. Okay then. Vanish into the ether, whatever. Right, let's talk to her.
Yeah, I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Okay then. Talk to Shank and tell him how it went. So let's go back to Nuka-World. So yeah, see when we get talking to Shank. Alright, so here we are back. I'll talk to Shank and tell him how it went. No bloodshed.
Shank.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the Outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the Outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure, sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, what's the target?
Well, if you think it's a slog, that'll be good, then there we go.
Huh. Was that... Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Tools from the operators could also make your life easier. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka-World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. Just bring us back something nice.
Oh, I will. So we've got plenty of options there to try out. We could build a Nuka-World transmitter, we could target the settlement leader with a persuasion grenade, or just convince settlers in general that the slog to supply our gang. Right. So yeah, we'll go to the Commonwealth and then I'll decide from there what to do. So yeah, see you when we either get to the slog or we'll go and build a transmitter. I'll decide on the fly. So yeah, see you whichever one of them comes to fruition. Right, I'm gonna try and do a radio transmitter. See how much that costs. Yep, we've got plenty for it. Just need a little bit of power. There we go. I could easily just spruce this place up, but I don't really have the time right now. So yeah, there we go, that's the transmitter done. And now we're going to go over to the slog and try and convince them to move out, or even provide us with supplies. So yeah, see you when we get there. Right, here we are. Let's talk to the person we need to talk to get this done.
Hey, you.
Christ, who gives Raiders a damn radio station? What can I do for you? Tighten this.
Hey,
Was that a... Phew. Hey, you need something?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka-World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Doesn't sound like a great offer. Think I'm going to pass.
How about you and I make a deal? You get this place supplying my people. I'll make it worth your while.
You'll pay me? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Hey, everybody. Bad news. We've got some new management.
Right, there we go. Had to pay him off again, and the persuasion grenade clearly didn't work, but whatever. That's them done. Right, now we're going to go back to Shank and talk to him about it. So yeah, and I know this is a lot of toing and froing backwards and forwards, but it's something we've got to do. So yeah, see you when we get back to Nuka-World. Right, let's talk to Shank again.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this.
Hey, Shank.
Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
What can you tell me about this gang?
Not a whole lot. Our scout said the boss calls himself Sinner. Claims to have a decent-sized crew ready to take what we stole fair and square. Suppose he just needs to learn who his betters are. So, are you and I of the same mind on how that ought to get done?
Were you thinking about throwing an ice cream social too?
Wasn't my first idea. No. Look, boss. Raiders of the Commonwealth, all those mutts understand is force. And I'm thinking it's time you and them came to just such an understanding. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Right, let's go back again. Sorry about all this toing and froing and all this editing and etc. But it's got to happen, and it's taking longer for me than it is for you guys. So yeah, see you when we get back to our outpost. Right, here we are. We've got to defend this place. Apparently. Who are we checking in with then?
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out.
Where we go?
You, the Nuka-World waste pile. that
Oh
thought
shit,
you
these
could
guys.
move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
Sinner, it doesn't have to be like this. We can be stronger together than we ever were apart. Join my gang.
Are you fucking kidding me? I will wear your bow.
Oh, that didn't work, did it?
Kill them!
Good job I repaired my power armor before I came here. Your armor's weak, mate. I just shot half of it off. No, I'm not. Right, I think it's time to get the Magnum out. Boom, baby. Right there, McCready. Guess not. he came through finally, the mystery man. Well, I wouldn't say finally, he has helped before, but crucial moment, that's for sure. Let's see what these guys have got. Some ammo. They like using their automatic assault rifles, that's for sure. So much for a sizable gang though, there weren't that many to be fair. Right, let's go back to Nuka-World and talk to Shank. So I'll see you when we get there. Right, we're back to talk to Shank once more.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits.
Ha ha
And if
ha
the
ha.
place has got a Nuka-World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Alright. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Why don't you do that to start with? Would have been a lot easier than all these loading times and etc. But yeah, there we go. We've still got plenty more to do in this DLC. We will build up the outpost in the next episode, and we've also got to do a few other things as well. We've got a learn about the hubologists. We've got to talk to Sierra Petrovita, speak to Harvey, and yeah, they're the main things to do. I know there's a few things to discover as well around here. That's the hubologists, what we've got to discover. That's the main thing, I think. Yeah, I think that's it, really. I mean, there might be some stuff up here, etc., but I don't know. But yeah, outside of building the camp and doing a few of those miscellaneous missions, we've not got much else to do. But yeah, either way, this has been a great DLC, and even if it is only one more or two more episodes, it doesn't matter. It's already done its job, and it gave me plenty of enjoyment, and I hope it has done for you as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.